Well, hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading for May 2025. Let's get your first card out. Strategy. Okay, what's your plan for May, Virgo? What is it? It's time to make a plan. You might have ideas up in here, but nothing's happening. So it's time for you to make a plan about what you're doing moving forward. So if your end goal is, if this is your destination, what are all the little steps you need to take to get to the destination? It's really being strategic. Virgos, we love having a plan. This is the way we work. So it's time for you to sit down and write things down. Alrighty, you do need a plan, because this is kind of a bit sad looking at this, Virgo. Not going to lie, I was a bit disappointed when I'm putting the cards out, but I do have victories and things happening at the end here, so I guess it's okay. You do need a plan because you're getting too up in your head and you're overthinking everything. Like everything. It looks like you're having some concerns around finances and money as well. And you seem a little bit withdrawn and you're getting a bit depressed about that too. I think it's really important for you, for May, Virgo, to be getting out and sort of socializing a bit more, because the hermits and the depression card and the night times and the lack of sleep and the glass half empty, it's really coming to the front of this spread. It's something I'm really looking at through here, is that you seem to be going inward and really contemplating all of these big life things, when really all we need to do is make a plan to get out of the funk that we're in. So I'm going to say, Virgo, that you're in a bit of a funk in May. Don't get me wrong, it looks like it's going to be okay. I've got Three of Cups, Sun and Victories coming through at the end of May, so there are improvements coming, but the start of May does look like a bit of a shit show, I'm not going to lie. Okay, so we can avoid perhaps going so low by just making ourselves a plan. And I know I keep saying that, but it's important when you're not thinking straight and you're getting all up in your head and overthinking everything, to get some things out and onto a piece of paper and make sense of it all. It's a really good way of doing things. Do you need to go on a little trip? Do you need to get away and go on a little trip somewhere? That would be a good thing. I think nighttime seems to be really difficult for you during May, Virgo. You're really, really overthinking everything and getting up in your head, so you're not sleeping. When you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you start having arguments with people inside your head. And and there's a bit of withdrawal going on here as well, so not being out as much as you should, so making sure you're catching up with people. It's interesting that I've got this Five of Swords sitting in this kind of weird position in this bed. To me, this looks weird, because even though I've got all these victories and these new beginnings and friendships, and it does look good at the end of May, is this because you're finally having a victory over something that happened to you in the past? Like you're finally breaking free of something that happened to you in the past. Some injustice, some bullying, some violence, some abuse. Something that's happened to you in the past it seems to be coming really forward in this spread. And I get a victory and a sun shining down at the end of the month, because you finally figure out a way to release yourself from it. I like that we're doing this at the end of the month. I don't like it's taking all month to do it, but still I like that it's happening. I think that Virgo, and I understand this because I'm a Virgo myself, we can get pessimistic and we can think things are kind of more dramatic than they are, or they're more dark than they are. And that's just our analytical mind getting in the way of everything. I think it's very important for you to keep in touch with your friends and people that are special to you during May, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine, by the way. It's kind of like I'm looking at this month where you feel a certain way about things, but they're not actually that way at all. So it's being quite melodramatic. I hate to say it, but it's a bit melodramatic. When I get to the victories over letting go of things or stuff that's happened to you in the past, I'm really, really happy to see that. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, so Akasha is about guidance from the other side, from yourself, from your inner self. Like, trust yourself, Virgo. It's okay to trust yourself, and also picking up signs that are around us. Look at the clock, look at times, look at repeating numbers, letters, animals that you keep seeing, and take the guidance from that. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. Ooh. So whatever you're going through now with this rebirth that's coming at the end of May, you've been training for this your whole life. That sounds very deep and meaningful and very important, which I like. Inner temple, devotion, turn to the portal of your heart. So it's really, there's a lot of internal stuff happening for you in May, Virgo, and it's important for you to understand that you're going through something and that you might be reliving experiences or going through some bad experiences, and you are going to come out victorious in the end of it, and you are going to be able to let go of quite a bit of stuff that's happened to you before. So I feel like I'm talking a lot in the past with May, so there must be something going on where things are bubbling up to the surface, and that's great, because when things bubble up to the surface, we can have a look at it, examine it, and let it go. And that's the main thing, because I've got a rebirth, a sun card in here too, and victories over that. I really like that, and some really great cards in here spiritually too. So spiritually being guided around that as well. Spiral, time for rest and repose. So yes, you might be spiraling a little bit with your head, but it's time to rest. I like that there's a snake on this card. People often think snakes are something negative, but snakes are actually a really positive sign, because snakes shed their skin, right? And they get rid of the old skin, and they're basically shiny and new again, and then they go off. Like they're growing, they shed the old skin. And this is what you're doing here, Virgo. And it is the year of the snake too, by the way. So anyone born in the year of the snake, this is your year. But it's challenging in that we have to shed the old skin anyway. So, ooh, big cards. This is like, we're letting go of a lot of stuff. This is big. Okay, love card. Oh, twin flame. Oh, we're excited. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. Okay, have you ever met someone where you just felt that instant connection with them, and you feel like, oh my God, this is my soulmate, my twin flame, you know, all the words that we use. And then you get really disappointed because you think, oh, that wasn't them. Well, here we have a twin flame card. So maybe the next time you have that feeling, this is actually going to be your twin flame. Sometimes we're pulled towards people and we think it's a soulmate or a twin flame, but there was a lesson to learn there that we had to learn. And then the next time we feel that feeling, you still got to trust it. Still trust that feeling when it happens. Twin flame. Oh, I love this. This is very exciting. The twin flame is over the sun card as well. And remember, I said before, make sure you're getting out and about with your friends. That must be the time that you meet them, because I'm saying get out and about with your friends. Go see people and do things. And we're letting go of all the stuff from the past, and then boom, the twin flame comes in. Oh, I like this, Virgo. So a bit of a slow, depressing start to May, but you're going to be fine. I've got victories, a rebirth, a new you. So enjoy all of that, Virgo, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.